Sup folks, in this video I would like to talk to you guys about my first day as the governor of Pennsylvania. And so far it's going pretty good, because yesterday I was the mayor of Philadelphia for a day, and I came up with some financial planning management to stabilize a lot of the economic damages, and I'm going to apply those to the entire state. So yesterday I was talking about a new day rate that has $300 a day in it, 5 days out the week, and it starts when you're at the age of 13. And now the secretary that I had that was doing the consensus and set up the accounts, she's going to transfer that data. No. I'm going to have all the mayors across the entire state do the same thing that she did, set up a database with their citizens or residents. And then when they all have it completed, we're going to have a state budget for all the people within the state. So then, since this is tax filing season and it's coming up next month, April 15th, we're going to use the tax preparers, and we are going to give them $50 a day per kid for daycare as a tax return at the state level, because the state has savings now because of the day rate. The day rate is 100% taxable. Like, none of it goes to like a person's bank account. It has to go through the government, and then it gets rearranged. So yeah, it's going to be for parents with kids. They're going to get $50 a day for daycare per kid. And then the next one, fully grown adults over the age of 18, they don't go to daycare, but they do have student loans that needs to start being paid off. So I'm working out the logistics for the repayment, because you have to apply on your tax return on the month-by-month basis. So we have to figure out the difference between the students that are in school and that's not in school, and the difference between somebody who completed the program and somebody who didn't. And also we have to factor in if they're employed and unemployed, and what is the highest level of earnings per year does it take to activate a tax return to help you out with your student loan repayment, because this account can pay your student loans month to month. Let's say you make minimum wage, you would have to file this with the tax preparing agent every month in order to keep the financial system stable, because these student loans need to be paid off. So we're going to start it with this process, because Donald Trump is holding the federal level hostage. If he wasn't holding the federal level hostage, this would be at the federal level, at the federal tax, because it's part of the C1 currency and not the day rate that I invented. So we have a tri-currency system. This stabilizer for the student loans supposed to come out of the C1 currency, which is like a $2 million social care credit card situation. But the federal government is in a hostage situation. So we got the daycare, we got the student loan, and also healthcare. So we are declaring the federal government out of service, and we're going to be using the city and the state revenue collection systems and we're going to use this state level of funds for funeral costs. So it's up to $10,000 per funeral, and also your healthcare bills. The moment you go to the hospital and you get discharged, you go to a tax preparing agent, and basically you file a tax form to get a tax refund, and you go take that money, becomes a the money or the authorization for it becomes a cashier's check at your bank. And you take the cashier's check from the bank, you take it to either the daycare, you take it to the hospital or the funeral home, the check, and then you take, then the bank will get a reimbursement for each sector, the daycare, the funeral, or the hospital, and the bank will get the reimbursement. So you, as a taxpayer, you don't really deal with the money too much. You just like cut the check, well, go to the bank and request the checks, and then the tax preparer, they normally receive checks on your behalf when they process your checks. So the tax preparer will receive the check from the government at the state level as a tax return, and then it goes, the tax preparer will send it directly to the bank, and the bank will put it into the appropriate account. So we got those three things out the way, and we got, the city level, it has its own situation. It's going to be fixing the inflation and also the social security, which is minimum wage. So they're going to be paying everybody in the program minimum wage, $7 an hour, 40 hours a week at the city level. The city level, they're also going to repair the inflation and the emergency management transportation. So we got a couple different programs in motion, and it's a lot of stabilizers. So that's all I got. Gotta go.